Kazna Kru against DiNG. Kazna Kru attacking DiNG on the defense. And Mojo, what are these teams posturing for?
Well, with two TVPs, there is not really an option to directly push the hill. You need to line them up defensively a bit, but it looks like DiNG is all hill play. They are going really aggressive, and Positive is lining up for the boost in the back so he can support them. And we will see, will he manage to climb up now? Yes, he's not challenged, so he should actually do it this time.
Positive already taking a shot here on the climb by Nexus in the TVP. Hulk taking some as well, but the position in favor here for DiNG so far. Hulk at this, no, it's actually Eurofish at the same time doing the P8 climb. He will be safe for now. We're gonna have to see how he can come into effect later in the round. Koritz here in his T49 just spotting. Shockish is actually taking a lot of damage now. That was from Eurofish from the back. He is in that position. The tier 9 batch at AP already landing some nice shots, but now the game is up for Kazna Kru and they don't have a lot of positions to work with.
Yeah, this is a problem now because Positive should be in the angle so he can deny Fishy any kind of impact anymore. Now, there we go, Fishy already took some shells and he has to lay low at the moment. Now, there should be a counter-attack from Kazna coming in, but Positive should be able to counter it and help his teammates on a hill. And even in some dire moment, they can just decide and fall down again, and they will still have a help of Meritorious.
See Alien here already very far pushed up, but Mary is relocating there. Vetso and Mary might be about to meet each other. This is completely in favor of Kazna Kru, really. Mary now has to back off. He spots the gorilla. First shot coming in from Meritorious, already connecting now Vetso. He has to push forward. Mary knows he needs to get out of there. He needs to back up. He's one-on-one with Vetso. Vetso goes for the track shot. He's pushing forward. Can he track him again? Yes, he can. Mary will be going down here. First target, but Vetso now needs to get out of there himself. Takes some bounces, but he will survive for now.
He was very lucky. He actually bounced one shell there, and that's why he survived. So Kazna actually played really aggressive and took out one key point here, but there is a counter-attack coming here from DiNG.
Indeed, the counter-attack now. They want to play on the hill, but at the same time, Kazna Kru, they're moving forwards. Already nice track shot onto Hulk. That is Stefan pushing forward here. They should be able to take him down, but Rockart drops low. He goes down. Hulk seems to be the next target as Kazna Kru are pushing their way onto the hill. Positive from the back, still trying to do what he can. Stefan goes down towards Break. Shockish picks up third, and still this is looking okay here for DiNG. If they can get the reload, so Shockish now needs to do as much damage as he can as Haiba turns around, tries to hit the shot, but Nexus will be having reload available soon and will be able to pick up Shockish, but Positive is still a big factor in this round.
Yeah, look at how many damage happened while we were talking because Kazna lost so many players in a short time. Now we are facing again 3-on-3, everyone reloaded. But what's the big point here? Haiba is here, 940 HP in single shooter. And Fishy and Nexus. I mean, Nexus is in a tank that's really tall. Fishy is stuck on that position, kept in check by Positive and Break. So that's a problem. You see here, he is even surrounded now. Nexus is taking damage from the hill, and that tank is so high, it's gonna be really problem for him to rotate anywhere.
Nexus can't really do anything against Positive, makes off a shot, has one left, goes on reload now. Positive is such a big factor in this round. He now needs to drop off because Eurofish will be trying to make a play against him. Positive smartly backing off here, readjusting. Koritz already has the back. Haiba is now pushing forwards again as this tier 9 heavy. Lands the first shot against Breakneck. This is good stuff here. Now Break is forced to rotate once more. Eurofish gets spotted. He's dropping off the mountain. Positive only has one more shell available. Eurofish should be a one-shot with an average roll here. Koritz doesn't connect the shell against Nexus. Nexus now clipping again towards Positive, only managing to land one shot so far. And look at that, Break is trying to do a climb, Mojo. We haven't seen this before, but he did fail it.
There is a really tight game. 1k HP advantage here for DiNG, and a crucial position because Positive is up on the hill. But the problem is Break is on low HP. Like that shot that Koritz missed, that could have actually solved the game in DiNG's favor. But so far, everything is in the play. And Koritz is actually a crucial part, and he will have to do some damage to win this match.
Koritz lets off a shot as Haiba drops down below while Break is pushing forward to try and make the kill towards Eurofish now. Koritz is also going for the hill because he knows that Haiba is coming from behind. That heavy is completely out of the game as Break picks up Eurofish here. Now Koritz, he is going for Nexus. He should be able to get him. He's still full HP here. Koritz against Nexus. Let's see, one-on-one. Koritz, can he make the shot? He lines it up. Koritz. Nice shot, but Nexus won't have reload available anyways. He needs to ram Koritz. Well, Haiba is coming from behind, and it should be DiNG because Koritz has reload available in 8 seconds, and Haiba in that single shooter, like you said, slow, not being able to change the round.
This is a big problem, but Koritz didn't even pen that shot. I mean, Nexus is really fortunate to be alive there. No matter the HP, he shouldn't be blown from the map. Still, it doesn't help to Kazna by a single bit, because main HP tank in the game is Haiba in a slow single shooter tank, while the Clipper on the hill with 1200 HP is positive and they're defending. I mean, even if Break and Koritz die somehow, and they don't kill Nexus, it will still be hard for Kazna to win this one.
Will be very hard for Kazna to win this one. You can see Haiba is spotted. Positive might be trying to get a few shots against him. Nexus is trying to come around the hill here. Not sure if he expects Koritz to still be up there. Positive just playing around over here, trying to spot Haiba. Goes up now, gets spotted out. He has to be careful. Positive, what are you doing? He's gonna get clipped now. He needs to get out of here. 2 shots already from Nexus. The third should be coming in. Positive, we see that hole. If he drops in there, he would have been stuck, but Break comes in to save him.
Yes, a lot of damage done here by Nexus, but still it's all in vain, because he is separated from Haiba. As soon as he clipped out, he was a free target for the remaining DiNG players, Koritz and Positive. And now Haiba is in predicament here between all these guys.
Nice shot there from Positive on the way out. See you later, Haiba. Don't come back towards my mount. And Koritz finishes it off. And it will be DiNG picking up the first round here. It was close, but they still managed to control it.
Well, DiNG managed to do their defense here, so that's good for them, but this is Mines and this is expected. It was actually a closer game than one would expect, considering DiNG had so many good positions in the start. But that aggressive play by Vetso almost paid off, because he caught off Mary completely off guard there. I would say he just took a little too much damage because he didn't track him on time. If he managed to track him much earlier,
yeah, the first
he would
shot.
actually have probably 800 HP more. And that might have been a game breaker then.
Indeed. But it is what it is. DiNG now up 1-0 here in the finals. And have to be careful. I mean, I would always say Mines is in favor of DiNG.
Yes, well, DiNG is kind of a team that even knows how to throw the first map, usually, I mean the first game, and then to come back. In Mines, I mean, they have really strong defense on Mines, but they were never the best of the attackers. In late part of the season, in phase 2, they started attacking really well, so that goes well for them. But in a start, we remember their games against Rusty Roster and such, they're just crashing all over the place. They had no idea how to break the camps.
Let's not talk about that. But we saw Oops as well, Mojo, if you remember. DiNG failing the boost.
Yes, yes. Boost can be decisive, but this game, they didn't stutter at all.
Not indeed. Nexus there with a ton of damage, but Positive, Break and Shockish coming up with big numbers themselves.
Well, pretty nice damage here by Nexus here, 3.7k also, but Positive horse from his advantageous position, and Breakneck, who stayed alive entire game, though he was all the way down in the mud. Well, they pretty much turned the match around.
There is an Eurofish. I mean, Eurofish, he had that position, but he was rendered useless at one point as Positive from the hill, and then from the other hill as well. They were just locking him down, couldn't do much when they pushed Dur's first focus there. And this is where Vetso, I already should have tracked him before. He needs to expose so much.
He should have done it right on the first corner.
Oof.
Because he exposed himself. You could see that DiNG players are already lining up, so they would shoot.
By the way, we
completely
missed something.
What?
Shockish has a small gun. During this entire round, we did not see it.
No, there's too much going on. But he could not outrun the TVP, the dirty shooter, 1.5 second between those shells.
That peek from Koritz though, just, you know, casually removing Haiba off the map.
I would expect him actually when he went from the water, Koritz, that he was lining up shell to take out Fishy or someone, but he missed. Like the game would be sold already then. Still, taking out Nexus later was really nice and crucial moment. I mean, Nexus was really lucky to even survive that one. I mean, he took only 354 damage, I think, from the derp point blank.
But he missed one shot on Koritz as well.
Still, the shell from the 49 came on time, so if he did any normal penetration, it wouldn't matter how many times he shot on Koritz.
Indeed. But DiNG, they recovered, they picked up the first round. Now it will be on Kazna Kru to defend the mines themselves, and can they do it? I don't know.
We will see, because...
Ooh, T30.
Wow, cheeky. And object 430 for angling. And Grilla even, but T30 is so slow and slow inaccurate.
Inaccurate as well.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what are they actually planning to do with this.
Keep
I
him
mean,
in the
maybe
base?
to put him below the hill and to aim on the climber.
No, I wouldn't be surprised by that. He's not that, he's even fully aimed, he's not that accurate.
I mean, look at this lineup, they have only one budget.
I think they will put the object for 30 in the bushes somewhere under the mountain. Maybe that's it. Oh, and they have an IS-7 as well. Perhaps.
Their lineup is super slow.
Keith, where is Eurofish going? Well, DiNG is going for the hill, no surprise. You know,
And they have every advantage there. I mean, Kazna has barely anything that can challenge them. They have only a budget and 2 TVPs. That's not something that can really stop them, and Grilla.
Let's see DiNG's climbing skills. 1, 2, high bar under the hill, no surprise there either.
Oh,
Mary
T30
failed.
went where you position the Grilla there in H4 position behind the rock. Still, it's risky because his turret can be penned if he's spotted.
Mary failed it twice already.
Well, he's mainly a heavy player, so what can you do there?
Well, they put Vetsu in the bushes, as expected. We'll have to see if DiNG figured that one out. Positive on the hill, just checking. You can see anything, but for now it will be a no. Moraka just playing in the cooldown there. But still T30, I mean...
It's rather campy lineup here by Kazna, and still it doesn't guarantees them anything here. I mean, they can be chased away. I7 is really hard to actually chase away from this position, so I watched that. But I think they can actually lure them to fire shots and they can just climb one bunch shot up. Still, Mary, really? I think we will just make greatest hits of Mary.
Is that the small gun on the Batchet AP?
Really? Why would you do that?
Looks like it.
Might as well
It
play
does look like
1390.
it. That looks like the small gun.
Might
I'm
as
not
well
wrong.
play 1390 really then.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, we will see when he fires, but that would make no sense, honestly. Like the tier 9 gun, when it starts to fight big tanks,
It has bigger
inferior.
it has bigger reload. If you want to take the hill, the tier 9 has a bigger reload than the tier 10 with normal.
Yeah, still, but they have enough of other guys. And that's really a bad gun for the remainder of the game.
We're gonna have to see how he does with that one. Moraka here on the hill. Now what do you think is going to be the play here for DiNG? You can see Eurofish is aimed on that position. He should be able to hit on that position.
So we have a T30 aimed there, we have an I7 aimed there. Is Ilian spotted? Yes, he is spotted there. So they managed to see him from the bush. There goes the Kazan spot on the middle, the free one. So he will have to move away shortly. But DiNG still came to no conclusion what they actually want to do. They're still collecting the info where Kazna actually is.
Indeed, you can see here from Eurofish's POV. So just aiming towards that. Ilian is taking some damage now though, he has to be careful. Already down to 1.1 here. And then Break gets spotted again, he has to be careful as well from over there. Ilian just knows he can't get under the mountain because he will get proxy spotted. So he's just kind of staying away. Break takes another shot here again from Stefan. Good stuff.
Slow game so far. DiNG is taking their sweet time to gather the information. Vetsu's position is a decent one here. I mean, that tank has really hard turret. It's super hard to pen it, even if you connect on a commander's hatch.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Shokesh repositioning here as well. Break as well. Positive Morakar. Looks like it's going to be a water play, Mojo. Perhaps.
It looks like it, and it would be a logical choice because Kazna actually committed most of their team to defending against the boost. And they're hoping someone to make a mistake and try it out. So they left Meritorious, who managed to climb up after several tries. And they are all going for the other side, knowing that they will always have a crossfire there.
Ilian going back in his bush here. Trying to see what he can see on the mountain. Well, the entirety of DiNG is now relocating, getting ready for their final push. And we'll have to see how this one goes for them.
Let's see, will Kazna see them on time and will they have all the guns aimed that T30 can pack a lot of damage, but he's very inaccurate, especially if he has to turn a turret. But there goes, Shockish already taking a lot.
Shockish gets completely removed, and now some blocking going on as well as Durst tries to do what he can. Amorak from the T30 onto the TVP of Hulknik. Great stuff here from Kazna. You can see the turret, and Positive now left alone to deal with Durst, and he needs 3 shots to kill him. One more will do the job. Durst -2 crew members. Positive loses his Amorak though. He's going to be kicking himself about that one as Ilian now retaking the hill against Murakar. Positive goes down towards Nexus as well, and Kazna Kru in a clear advantage to win this second round.
Rusty roster defense still works, I would say, against DiNG. So here we are, Kazna actually managing to trade 3 guys for 1.
Indeed, trading 3 guys for 1 here. DiNG, that push not working out at all for them. Great stuff there from Kazna, that T30, TVP from Ilian. And Eurofish is going to have a lot of damage in that T30 that we talked about so much.
Well, at the moment there is a really easy game going on for Kazna. They are in defense, they are in charge, they are in lead by tanks and everything.
They're in lead in everything. I mean, it's 4 tanks here against the 6 of Kazna Kru. And what does DiNG do, Mojo, at this point?
Think about the next map. I mean, Kazna has all the positions they need at the moment. Yes, they lost that budget, but DiNG actually needs to chase them away somehow and climb up.
Murakar takes a shot now as well, and it's going to be a miracle. 4k HP down, not really having any positions, and Vetso still in that bush.
Vetso is sitting tight there, but he has nowhere to go. This is his only role in this game, to prevent anyone from boosting up, because that's the greatest danger to his team. Because if DiNG manage to climb someone up, they will have like 4 tanks in immediate danger from that guy, and they will have no real means to do something about it.
Kurit's here, just trying to get a shot on Haiba, but he's always within proxy range, so not going to get away with that one. Relocating Mary here. Like you said, I think DiNG needs to think about the next map.
It is 4,000 HP difference now. I mean, yes, we've seen Kazna throw some stuff before, but at least they're defending this time. So it's really unlikely they're just gonna decide to, hey, let's go to heal a suicide.
Who knows? Remember KB?
Okay, but then, oh well. I'm just gonna not talk about it anymore.
It's a good idea. Murakar here in his own 1-3, trying to play against Haiba. Haiba obviously has the more advantageous position, you could say.
You could say that Kazna at least doesn't have fast enough tanks to suicide at the moment.
Oh, you want to see them try?
About that. Well, they really have no reason whatsoever to move. I mean, this ticker is working in their favor. 2 minutes 20 seconds left. DiNG has really low number of guns left. They're really without armor, everyone except Murakar, and Kazna has some really heavy hitters there. Plus, they can sacrifice either Vetso or Haiba whenever they want and just do damage upon that.
Kurit's here trying to make the climb. Not working out now. 2 minutes left. Break and Mary. We're going to be going for Vetso here. Break already takes some damage. Meritorious as well. They want to take down Vetso, but look at the damage they are taking for this. Break actually goes down towards Ilian. Vetso now should be going down towards Meritorious. One more shot will do the job as Mary doesn't pick up Vetso just yet. Who gets reload first? Mary is the one to pick it up, but with 191 HP left, it's just a dream, and it's not going to happen. Kazna Kru still up. So much HP. Not much to be done for DiNG.
And Mary, they're sitting in reload on 1 shot. Koritz and Murakar are high on HP here, but it doesn't really matter because the squad is coming up to pick them up, and this will be a 1-1 very shortly, and we will go soon into the next map.
Indeed, Murakar here trying to do some damage towards Ilian. Ilian just now came off reload. Koritz at the same time is getting wrecked from all sides as Nexus is the one to pick up the kill. Murakar cannot do as much as he possibly want to. With 1 minute left, I don't think he has the time to kill all of them, as now Eurofish in that big, mean T30 is coming to claim his scalp. Eurofish is coming over, penetrates the shot, drops on top of him. Haiba should finish the job here. One more shot. Can he get it in time? Haiba rams him to that, and it will be Kazna Kru making it all even here in the second round.
So we have it, an equal game 1-1, so no groundbreaking experience for Ion. There will be no 2-0 for anyone here.
No, indeed. But that was good from Kazna Kru. I mean, DiNG kind of drove into what they wanted to.
I mean, we've seen that DiNG, when they play these light setups, they really sometimes don't know how to break these camps if they're done really correct. And Kazna actually covered their grounds here very well. DiNG actually brought a wrong choice. They tried to push around in a YOLO stylish way. They got spotted on time. Kazna turned all the guns around. They had Grilla, they had T-30, they had some luck because they managed to track one guy, ammo-wreck him, annihilate the guy that was going first. I mean, tanks going through the water normally get slowed down, and that's the point when they're the most vulnerable in that map.
Well,
So,
one of them got ammo-wrecked.
yeah, that's why I say, like, first guy got deleted, the second guy got tracked, and then ammo-wrecked, so it pretty much didn't work out for them. Even Positive, who managed there and killed,
Got killed by Nexus.
he got killed by Nexus, and even without it, he lost an ammo-wreck, which he couldn't repair anymore.
Indeed. Now, second map, it's going to be Himmelsdorf, Mojo. When we look at the post-battle stats here, 3k damage.
As you
From
predicted,
Eurofish.
Fish connected that shot, so he did half of the damage in that ammo-wreck shot, but still, good game for him in that tank that most people would, let's say, describe as a piece of junk.
Wow, that's offensive. I think the T-30 has its role somewhere in the trash bin.
Exactly. I think T-30, when he was a top tier long ago, before E4s and every of those tanks came out, it was really respectable and fun tank to play, but never since then.
That is a long time ago.
Yeah. Dinosaur ages, but Shokish here doing 0 damage. He was the first guy spotted in that push, and he paid the price for all that fun.
He did pay a lot. I mean, there was no way in ever that this was going to work. Mary, not the best of climbing experience today. Shokish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bye. Then the second guy gets tracked. The TVP just gets ammo-wrecked. Ammo-wrecked. And the next Positive here takes down theirs. He already gets ammo-wrecked at this point, which is fairly annoying. And then, yeah, this... Yeah, Mary did have the small gun.
Vetso served his purpose here.
I
He
think.
did more than enough. I think if he didn't turn his tank, he would actually bounce this last shell.
Maybe. That was a good game from Kazna Kru. Both these teams picking up their defense. No big surprise there, it's fair to say.
We are going now on Himmelsdorf, which is one of the best Kazna's maps, but we are talking in a match about DiNG. DiNG is playing against them here. It's not gonna be an easy game for either of them. I don't know, I still think this one will also go 1-1.
1-1 still?
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Well, let's take a look at the lineups here. WDT10, 113 for Kazna, DiNG with the RU.
DiNG playing with RU, that's really offensive spotting, but we've seen it played before. So there's no big surprise there. Most of the teams dump 1390 because RU gives more mobility. And if you want to play a game like that, he's more than enough. And to trigger the cap, it's enough if you don't want to play passive. Both teams playing light. Kazna didn't even change the lineup from the last game.
No, indeed. Is it gonna work against DiNG though? They have to bring something else, I think. They can't play the same start.
No, they will not play the same start, but they might push the courtier now maybe, like we've seen them do before. It's just the question, do they dare against DiNG?
Gonna have to find out, Mojo. Who's gonna take the advantage on our next map? Himmelsdorf. All even between these two as we move into our third round. Kazna Kru on the defense. DiNG on the offense, Mojo. And what are they up to?
Well, let us see. It's more interesting what is Kazna doing. DiNG is really going YOLO toward the K line. We've seen them do it before and they're doing it really well. I think it was in match against Utopia when they pushed like that and caught them off.
Yeah, indeed. Gritz will be the first one going there. And they have to be careful. Nexus will be spotting in his batch. Let's see how much info he gets. Mary, Hulk, can they get across? No, Meritorious gets spotted. Hulknik spotted as well. And now there might be trouble here for Kazna Kru. Eurofish in the 113 already is going to have to back up, but he could possibly reverse around the corner as there's nobody really there to stop it from it. Kazna Kru pretty much giving up the K-line here.
Yes, but they are now gathering through the courtyard area and they're already providing spot on 8 line with that butt shot. So Kazna is still here in control and actually DiNG is the one locked in the corner. Now they have to rethink their strategy a bit and see how will they deal with Kazna. It's not like they're gonna pressure the one cap. That thing is not gonna happen. It's just about will they catch some of the Kazna tanks with aggressive play off their ground.
Shokish here already pushing forwards towards Vetso. Marakar and Hulk following straight behind him. And Kazna Kru, the reaction coming out high by Stefan Durst. All coming to the courtyard here as Shokish wants to take the peek. And look at the damage he's taken already for this. As Eurofish is fighting in the background. Shokish dropping even lower. And this is not a play that DiNG can go for. Shokish minus 1.8k already. Minus 2.1. He could be the first one going down here. Marakar seems to be the next one. He gets tracked. He gets held. Alien is going to go in for the kill. He picks up Shokish instead. Marakar should be going down here as well. And already 2 tanks down for DiNG. Marakar should be going down. He does more damage than he's supposed to do. That's positive from the back. Is laying in the shells as well. But look at the HP mojo. It doesn't matter. Firm control for Kazna.
DiNG is falling apart here. They went right through the trap there. I mean, Kazna, they just spotted them out and DiNG didn't do anything about it. They even went right for where this Kazna was practically the strongest.
Indeed, and they tried to make that push. Marakar Shokish first. It did not work out. Break now on the run, on reload. Eurofish in the fire with Meritorious and Positive. Positive actually not getting the chance to shoot as Eurofish is pushing him sideways. Oh! Positive does find the shell. Goes down to Alien in return. Mary and Break the last two standing here as Break. He has the damage ammo rack. He's not going to be reloading in this round as Alien's like, what's up, Mary? How you doing?
Well, Kazna is doing fairly well here, I would say, on the defense. And I think they will 100% pick up this round. Now we will see what they have prepared for us in the attack.
Breakneck almost reloaded here as Haiba comes around the corner. Doesn't connect on the first. Haiba does, and Kazna Kru 2-1 over DiNG. Good Hemelsdorf round. Good.
And short. I like them like that. Quick and dirty, and we see a lot of fighting in the process.
Quick and dirty and short.
Oh, wow, man.
Wow,
let's not go there. So Kazna really victorious here. Unexpected maybe even to take the lead so early, but now they have to attack and DiNG is defending.
Surprised DiNG went for that 3-line push after all because Vetso spotted them out. I mean, obviously Kazna Kru is going to react to that.
I have no idea what was in their mind. I mean, where were they thinking the 50 Bs will be? It's logical that they will support their tanks if they see someone so offensive.
Who knows? Maybe they thought they were on the hill.
Maybe they thought they were on another map or on the rail, but still they weren't and they lost the game because of that. So now DiNG will be forced to chase the result a bit and well, it's not something they don't know how to do.
Unless it says a 7 for Kazna, they haven't won. Okay, we're not making that mistake once again. Unless it says 7, no way.
Okay, Mary doing a decent damage here, much better than when he's playing medium, I would say. Heavy tanks are his natural habitat, and then we have practically everyone from Kazna down except Positive, who managed to do a few shots with that grille. Shokish getting annihilated again. Kori, Tsinru, well, he was not expected to do anything special.
It was a weird game here for DiNG. Did not really fully understand what they were going for, but it was their attack mojo, and it's the defense where they thrive.
I mean, they wanted to conflict, to force Kazna to play on rail, to catch someone off, and then to just do better focused fire and whatnot, but Kazna did not play that game. They really cut them off nice. This was actually a different kind of Himmelsdorf. We didn't see teams play like this before. And they cut them off really well at this corner here. Like, this was crucial because this T10 had a lot of possible angles, how to spot them, how to shoot them through that window, and he was well covered by 50 Bs from all sides. It gave them all kind of possibilities for rotation, and DiNG practically entering those narrow streets denied themselves everything of the sort.
Against the lineup of Kazna Kru, driving into them is not the best idea, you could say. This was great. This is Mary, Eurofish like, Positive, don't shoot me, please. Well,
bad shot with the dead Amorek.
Yeah.
Like,
he just got reloaded as well when Haiba came around the corner.
The pain. The pain.
Well, Mojo now. DiNG on their defense. We saw them play it earlier already. You think they're gonna switch it up?
I don't think why should they play the same. I mean, we know this team. They even may take the same tanks, but they will shuffle something around. It will be a kind of variation of tactics always.
Have to find out about that one. Now, Mojo, do you think Kazna can go to 6-1, then lose 6 rounds in a row?
There is always a possibility. There is always a possibility. A dirty one, but there is. But it doesn't look like either of the team is really shocked or really struck by anything. I mean, this is just a small advantage. It's just one game.
The best of 13. I mean, we've seen it multiple times. Team being up 2 rounds, 3 rounds even.
This is a marathon, and both of them know this is practically nothing. It would be something if actually DiNG lost a round now.
I don't think we'd be very good at marathons, to be honest.
You and me? Only if they throw us from the playmate.
Perhaps if it's downhill.
Down the mountain.
Perhaps then, but I don't see any other potential otherwise. It's not waiting for these teams.
Dead Zone also think it's a mountain on mines, mate.
Yeah, I mean, now for me it's a hill. If Dead Zone thinks it's a mountain, it's a hill for me.
Wow. I thought it's maybe you're Belgian, he's from Netherlands and stuff, you know, to see things the similar way.
There's no love between those two countries.
There is no similarities?
No, none.
Whatsoever?
Mention that again and I will find you later. Well, Mojo, let's look at the lineups here. Again, double T10 from Kazna with a grill, 50 Bs, Batshot, DiNG. It's exactly the same lineup from earlier.
Kazna had 1-1-1-3, so that's one change. But they didn't have Grille. But DiNG here, that's not the same lineup as they played in defense. E3, IS4, Grille, Batshot. Well, that's a campy lineup. And
it was.
It was actually. They had an E3?
Yeah, they had an E3.
I thought they had an E5. Well,
no, they had an E3.
Okay, so we just need to see where they leave the IS4.
Yeah, we'll have to find out where they put that one. 2-1 now for Kazna Kru. Finally taking the advantage here, and DiNG on the defense. Kazna attacking. What do you think, Mojo?
It seems very, very popular to go downhill a bit with those tanks now. The new spotting mechanics is really cool because now you spot tanks as soon as they peek around the corner. You don't see their back end while they're gone already. DiNG going really aggressive along the rail. Look at his positive, like king of the hill. He's right in the center of there and aiming.
Yeah, positive there, just standing still, trying to get any possible shot. Meritorious covering the window, and Marakar being left over there. Helium gets spotted out already here. Has to be careful. But
sorry, it's actually Mary on the rail, 100%. No, it's positive.
No, it's positive, and Mary.
Well, they already know there is someone from Kazna there. They guessed it as much. But now we need to see what kind of rotation Kazna actually plans to take.
So far, a very even split here.
Whoa! What kind of dices did you throw to connect that one?
Eurofish there with the connection. How he did it, no clue.
Did you see even the alpha he did? Like, what kind of shot is that?
491?
480 something and moving away and shooting him through the window like... Fish! Come on!
Showcase not gonna be happy about that one, you could say.
Oh, who would be? And again, this little place, I really hate it when camera goes there.
See Stefan here just trying to clear both the angles, aiming under the rails for possibly break. Kureach just spotting over here. And DiNG, Mojo, they're just holding steady. Kazna Kru will have to make their move. And where will it be? Because there seems to be only one opening in my eyes.
Kazna here. Well, the only open thing is upper cap at the moment, because if they push down, they're gonna die, for sure. At the moment, but they're spread out. They will need to gather forces to do it unseen, then to do the rotations, cut off DiNG from rotating along the 5 line. That might work because Brakar is pretty much alone there at the moment.
Indeed. Nexus and Vetso up the hill here. Kazna just holding steady for now, possibly trying to figure out what is happening. Stefan gets spotted out in his AMX-50B now. So a little bit more info for DiNG.
If his situation stays like this, they could actually even press the brake. I mean, Shokish. Shokish is here.
I don't think they could trade really well for that. They get spotted really early because of Kuriz's position.
But if they go straight on Shokish, they might catch him.
From where?
Straight on.
Oh, big shot from Positive. 834. That's going to sting Alien, as half his HP pretty much gets removed of the bad shot. Positive holding the shot, landing the shot.
This is something similar to Kazna was doing. They really like to put a bacha there, so they would control the crossings. But still, it's not followed by the remainder of the tanks, and he gave them no real info except, yeah, there is Positive here. He gave me a pack. I lost half HP. Thanks, Positive.
Now Marakar did get spotted out, and so did Hulk. So a little bit of info here for Kazna Kru. You can see the rotation at the same time. Vetso next to us moving towards that zero line because they did spot that IS-4 rotating. DiNG are kind of gambling here that it is going to be a 1-2 line play.
I think they're more like positioning tanks, so there is no one left behind. So there is no weak link. If Kazna really presses the 2 cap, they will just go together. That's how they see it. And also someone will have to take a shot from this E3.
Ooh, Alien coming out there.
Really cheeky.
Cheeky shot does not connect it. Mary, not the quickest of reactions it seems like.
More like a reaction of a dead horse there.
Whoa!
Because he should have shot Alien for sure. With new mechanics, Alien was spotted on time. It was just Mary not reacting.
Now Hulk and Breakneck trying to gather some info. Durs is waiting for them though. Break gets spotted out, backs off. Durs did not react on time for that either. Now DiNG slowly closing the surround here, and Alien is in trouble.
Well, Nexus actually got connected for quite a lot there on a hill, losing almost 1300 HP. So slowly it looks like DiNG is choking Kazna to death. And maybe if Kazna does a serious counter-attack down there, maybe they can do something.
The overcommitment here from Positive. They do trade Alien in return, but Positive, he's taking big hits here, overextending. He goes down towards Vetso. Not worth it. Kuritz will probably fall now as well as he tried to shield his teammate. That was not ideal. They do get Alien, but Positive made, that was not worth it.
No, I mean, Ilios was already stuck there. Now, they do have an HP advantage, but they lost 2 tanks for 1. That's not a really fair trade, I would say.
Shokish here taking a lot of bounces on his 113 Durs on reload. DiNG still with the HP advantage, but Break, he dropped low. They still have that E3 though, that big, mean E3 on full HP. They need to position Mary somewhere where he can do damage because Haiba, Stefan and Vetso, they're repositioning themselves to be in a position to possibly do damage, but Stefan still halfway in reload. Haiba gets spotted out, and this is still okay for DiNG.
Yeah, but there is a problem here because Breakneck is the only really real rotational tank that DiNG has is on possible one-shot, 490 HP. A lot of these tanks can actually pull up that kind of alpha.
Yeah, but look at this, there's a round coming in here. Already the peaks coming out from Vetso. Durs is following now behind him. They will be taking short meat of this 113. Break soon to follow in his bad shot. He should be going down here. He gets up over the rubble pile though, but he's still not safe. And DiNG is now losing the HP advantage again. Hulk coming from behind in his 50B, trading not the greatest either. Durs only has 1 more shot available though. He's now on reload, getting shot by both Hulk and Break here. I don't know if they realize that Durs is reloading. They need 2 more shots. 1 more shot with a decent roll as Mary takes down Eurofish, and DiNG, they're trying to do everything they can to hold on this round because they really, really need it.
And the main key here is Mrakar is pretty much out of the game there. He's far away from everyone, and so is E3. E3 is not really made and cut out to chase opponents around. They already lost everyone who is needed for that. Breakneck is down. Hulknik is on 17 HP and down. So they have only Mrakar and Mary now. They're not the tanks that play the angles the best.
Indeed, Mary is spotted out as well. Nexus is still on the hill, and Kazna, how are they winning these rounds? Nobody knows.
This was a throw by DiNG, and you know it. It was exactly that.
Time is always a factor though. Haiba here trying to get a flank possibly onto Meritorious, spots out Marakar. Marakar spots him in return. Meritorious has to be careful now from multiple angles as Nexus already got passed in the grill towards the northern side here. He got spotted out as well though. I mean, Kazna Kru, they have to be careful here.
They just need to keep Marakar in a check now because Nexus, if he knows which angle is Marakar coming from, he can always point and shoot. He can always take him out before Mrakar even lands a shot on him.
Nexus there just holding steady in that A8 position. He's going to go for the peak. Mrakar versus Mary. Mrakar versus Nexus. Bad. Mrakar does not seem to realize just yet where Nexus went. Nexus might be able to get the shot against Meritorious here. Nexus is peeking out now. Mary driving down. Where's Meritorious aiming? He's in the courtyard. Mary and Haiba spotting each other out now. Nexus is coming from behind. The timing here is going to be crucial. If Mrakar can spot at least Nexus, it's going to be good for Kazna Kru. Nexus spots out Mrakar. Nexus is going to turn around and try and take down an IS-4. He needs to take him down because Mary will never get in position again. Haiba lands a nice shot onto Meritorious. Now he needs to reset. They need a reset. 23 seconds left, but still 1 minute 30, and Nexus will be in position very quickly here. They need Mrakar to make kills, and it won't be enough at this rate. 14 seconds now. Nexus coming from behind. Can he pick up Meritorious? Yes, he can. 4 times for Kazna, 1 for DiNG. Vetso lands the first shot. Mrakar needs to reset right now, and he does not have a shot available. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Haiba picks it up. 3-1 now for Kazna Kru.
Killing them all and capping in the same time. High efficiency for this game. But this was a really, in all honesty, a throw by DiNG. DiNG had this game, and then they just decide, yeah, why not? We're just gonna give them the 2 games up, and Kazna can like have the game in their hands now.
No
it's just a
idea
challenge.
What happened there?
6-1 and then 6-7. Someone was listening to you. That's what happened.
I'm just saying, that was not that good from DiNG.
It was a super bad call to chase Alien there.
Positive made a massive mistake there, trying to peek out to kill Alien. Not needed at that point in time.
No, they had all the critical positions covered. They could have just waited for some of the Kazna guys to maybe try and help Alien. Because he was stuck there. He was going nowhere. We know that. And Kazna had no means to really rotate and do anything about it.
No, they... Positive, making a big mistake there. Got tracked, got held. Vetso. Nice damage there from that 50B, 3.8. Well, let's round it up, 3.8.
Well, Vetso redeeming himself for a lot of bad rounds he had today. But this one is important one, and he stepped up 3.8k damage here almost. But look at this, 3 next guys are DiNG, but they just threw around.
Indeed they did, and then Kuritz really desperately tried to shield Positive there. They really desperately tried to shield him, but in return they both went down. At that point you should have let Positive.
Amazing that Kazna actually won with Stefan, Ilian and Nexus being bottom 3 players by damage in their team. This is not something you see every day.
No, indeed. But it is what it is, 3-1 here. Positive, this is such a mistake.
This is the moment we'll be talking about. They already punished Nexus from peeking up. They already did the damage, pushed them away, and why throw away like this? I have no idea. But it happened. It happens to everyone, obviously. And DiNG now has to scratch their heads and think, what will they do on Prokhorovka?
Hopefully win a round.
Well,
they picked up the first and they lost 3 straight. Although Kazna, remember Utopia? Utopia picked up the first 2. And then Kazna won 4 straight. So now, DiNG is going to start winning.
maybe. Or Kazna will take 1 more. We'll see. Well, Kazna is defending first on Prokhorovka. So we will see how will that go. The last they played against Utopia was pretty much horrible. It was passive. They were sitting in a corner, waiting for things to happen. Utopia took everything in their hands and really whooped them there.
Let's take a look at the lineups here. Leopard 1, 5 bad shots for DiNG. And an RE251 very aggressive.
Really aggressive with that Leopard. I mean, that's not something we see often on any map. Like we've seen it so far, mainly on steps.
Then Kazna Kru double 113, object 140, more all-rounded. Let's find out if Kazna Kru can extend their lead or DiNG is going to take another round here on Prokhorovka. Kazna Kru up 3-1 here in these grand finals. They're going to be defending as DiNG try to take them down on the offense, Mojo.
Let's see, Kazna this time chose that that village area is not a healthy area. They are going for another part of the map. They're putting those 113s below the rail while all the mediums are controlling the forest side. DiNG is split like something on a start of the season. This is like a tactics that's really old. It's dating from the beginning of this season. You put some mediums up on a hill, light spotting the middle, and you have a bunch of mediums in a forest.
Look how aggressive Haiba went here. He's still spotted. Are they going to try and take him down from the bushes? Already some shots coming in, not connecting. Even more. 3 misses already. They need to take him down here. Finally, Haiba spots something in return, but still, look at this. Mary, Hook, Shokish. Does Haiba not realize they were missing him?
Well, I don't think he's thinking that, but still, this is good info from him. It's giving a lot of info for his team, and at the moment, since he didn't see any remaining tanks of the DiNG, he should know they're in forest.
Yeah, but a lot of reloads here for the DiNG lineup. I mean, Kazna Kru, they're pushing straight into them, and DiNG don't have any shells available. Positive now coming over as well. Alien picks up Shokish already, and they are going to keep going down. Nice shots there from the 113, but still, DiNG, they wasted so many shells on Haiba. Now Nexus picks up Maraka as well. Meritorious and Hooknik, the last two standing here against 3 bad shots from Kazna, who are now on reload, and now DiNG need to make a play. They need to take down the guns from Kazna Kru that are on reload. Vetso is getting clipped here. One more shot will do the job. Meritorious now comes off reload. He spots Stefan. He should be able to take him down. 3 shots needed. Lands the first, tracks him as well. Second shot coming in. He goes down. Vetso goes down as well. Break here takes a lot of damage in return. Should be able to do at least one more onto Eurofish. There he goes. Oh, Eurofish, he's on fire. He's going to be burning. That's not ideal either, as Break will survive just a little bit longer. Might even get a one more kill. Nice shot there from Break onto Nexus. That's what they call focusing the right target. Now Mary clipping onto the side of Durs as well. And Kazna Kru, it is not looking good for them, as it was okay in the beginning and not so good okay in the middle.
They failed pretty much. They push on the forest because they didn't focus up those butchers. Too many of them survived, and they had to pay the price. Once you run out of the shells, when you start running away, of course the payback is, you know, the expression. So DiNG really took...
I don't know the expression. Can you please tell me?
When you grow up.
But that was, again, bad clip management from DiNG, Mojo, because only one batch that had shells available at the time. They just lost 2 for free.
This was a good chain by DiNG, and also we saw in those critical moments that DiNG was really focusing their play much better than Kazna. Where to rotate, rate to rotate, how to position tanks, who to focus, and so on. So now we have a situation where Durs is alone with 1-on-3 across the rail. This is not a situation you want to be with a tank that has no cooldown. What kind of Pokemon resolution is he playing on?
4-3, same as Break. Come on, mate, penetrate the shot one more. There we go, picks it up. 3-2 here for DiNG. Mojo, I mean, when Haiba did that, they missed him around 7 times, 8 times. Both Meritorious and Marakar grabbed the reload on their bad shots and died. They almost lost their round because of shooting at Haiba.
Yes, it was a really futile attempt, and I really don't realize how did Kazna fail, actually, to win the forest clash. Probably because they didn't have enough tanks and those guys were still in kind of a cooldown and they were just defending them themselves. So yeah, that would explain the scenario, and they were a bit split away. If they had 1-1-3 in the forest, they would win the round 100%.
But if DiNG hits the first 3 shots, Haiba is just gone from the map. I mean, I know it's an RU251, but still, if Break is in the Leopard, has to hit him 3 times to kill him.
Yeah, it's nonsense. I mean, we've seen Kazna actually knew to do this kind of push with different, even in different seasons when they were playing tier 8s and so on. They would push Izne maybe sometimes in RU. Later, even in tier 10s, they would also push Izne.
Always Izne.
Always Izne. And they would play super aggressive. Usually they would actually push Hill in that moment. So in this time, if they gambled, which this was a gamble of course, if they pushed Hill combined with the village, with that kind of lineup, they would win the game. Because those guys on the hill had no chance to run away then.
No, indeed. Still, I mean, Kazna Kru, that push, I mean, they didn't have enough shells to kill all the bad shots, and when they came off reload, but Break played that round really well, in my opinion. I mean,
yeah, he played actually brilliant for
He might not
sure.
have a lot of damage, like 2.2 here, but the way he picked his shots was great.
Well, those were important shots because he actually had some kills behind him, 2 of them in this game. Haiba here, of course, doing 0 damage, not expecting Morikori, it's really close to him. But I would say that there is no major tank that really misplayed here, it's just that DiNG played better.
Indeed. This is Break here, that's the second shot already. And you can see there, Mary reloading, Hulknik reloading. Okay, it was not Morocco that was reloading. So 2 guys had shells and 2 didn't have shells.
Yes, and they still
shot,
managed
though.
to fight. This is brilliant.
And this is not brilliant.
No.
Auto-aim fish, why? This is why you don't auto-aim, children. Because it is not super accurate and you will miss.
Well, Fishy paid the price for his ignorance there. And these are pretty much dying moments of Kazna, who are spread out all over the place, while the DiNG has the complete control of the map and happenings. But that brings us to the result, 3-2 for Kazna still, and Kazna is going on attack on Prokhorovka now.
I don't want to say that I said DiNG was going to win this round, but I kind of did.
You kinda did, yes.
The
Heard it
next
before.
3 are also for DiNG.
Wow. Really?
Who knows? Man, I don't want to color my hair
It's
blonde.
actually possible, because I expected a break on the next map.
Indeed. Now Prokhorovka, that second round. Kazna Kru really liking this double T10 today.
What we're gonna play, we are preparing on the way, so T10 all the way. I guess they're happy with that, but DiNG playing really standard defense here. This is something they play most of the time. E5, I7, STB, Bachats and RU.
Gonna have to see how they decide to approach this one. No surprises there, STB probably break. E5, Mary, Morocco, IS7, Reeds in the T8 and everybody else on the Bachat. They've done this before. Not gonna be surprised there, but I'm gonna have to see if Kazna can make it 4-2 or DiNG is gonna bring it all even between these two. Second round of Prokhorovka here, Kazna attacking, DiNG defending. Mojo, what do you expect Kazna to do?
From these T10s, well, they already played something like this, if you remember, in the first game, so this is pretty much a rinse repeat at the moment. Kazna is really not trying to invent hot water here.
How do you invent hot water?
By copy-pasting.
I was just wondering what answer you're gonna give to that one, like, considering, you know, how does one do it?
You usually just turn the boiler on.
Stefan tracking himself there, I guess. Maybe taking a tracking shot. Morocco here will be in the IS-7, and we know how hard it is to deal with that tank over there.
Well, Kazna is waiting here in sort of the trap. They're using all their heavy tanks as a bait at the moment, but we know that DiNG is not really usually falling for those kind of traps. So they're gonna have to do better. Koritz is usual, spotting the forest covered by one Bachat. And we have an E5 as an anchor there. I don't know, this is a bit risky because at the moment DiNG is really spread out all over the place and Kazna actually might use it in one big brutal push.
Indeed, now Meritorious repositioning here. He wants to get out. The Bachats are almost getting towards the middle of the map. Eurofish, Durs and Highbar are going to try and make a peek on the E5. Not going to get in position quickly enough. Neither do the Bachats. So this initial plan from Kazna Kru not really working out. Ooh, close miss there from Mary. There come the Bachats. They're peeking over now. Already 2 shots being taken. 3 here onto Meritorious. Now has his front towards him. It is not going to matter as he drops down to a 1-shot. He will be going down soon. But the trades are happening at the same time. Mary might drop low. Break now dropping a little bit lower as well. But in return, a lot of Bachats taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, they should really abandon of idea killing him because once he turned his front, it was just a bait. It's just that moment. Yeah. One more shell, but DiNG guys already turned, starting aiming and giving the damage back. So good thing for Kazna here in this trade, they threw one major tank for defense on 1 shot. But the bad thing is they lost a lot of HP all around.
Nexus here has to be careful, trying to trade against Positive, because Positive has support. There's 2 more Bachats coming there from Kazna Kru. Lots them out now. Fetzel will be joining them soon as well. Positive knows that he needs to get out of there as Elian, Stefan and Nexus will probably try and peek him. Elian is the first one over, does not connect the shot. But now Positive in a good position to spot all 3 of these Bachats, and this is not an overmatch Kazna Kru can take anymore.
This is a really great reaction by Positive. If he lingered there for a second more, he would be dead, for sure. Elian knew immediately when he saw him go in that defilade that he only thing he can do is just reload and go move around on another part of the battlefield.
Kazna Kru does have the HP advantage here, but realistically speaking, DiNG have the positional advantage, you would say.
Yeah, I think DiNG managed to pacify Kazna now at the moment, and they have only because of that the advantage. But Kazna still has some advantage in those big guns because, as we said, Mary is a crucial tank when you want to hold down, play hold down defense, and he is on 1 shot, so he is a really easy victim for Kazna. Also, Kazna does not have a tier 8 light, so they have all shooter brawler tanks. So once they trigger a cap, as example, on one cap, they will actually be in advantage because Mary picking will not end well for him.
Eden here lets off a shot against Kuritz. Does not connect that one. Kuritz just playing with the rails, trying to make a peek, and now the entirety from Kazna Kru has relocated here towards the rails. Stefan gets spotted. Eurofish takes some damage in that T10. Break needs to be careful. Kuritz, what can he see now? He needs to spot out Vetso as well because they are going to go for the beat.
Well.
Vetso comes over already. Durs is taking a lot of damage. The simultaneous push here. Kuritz will be going down, but how much damage does Kazna Kru take in return? Hole already drops high, but breaking Kuritz soon to follow. But DiNG is taking a massive advantage now, and they are just pushing over towards Eurofish and Durs because they see all the bad shots from Kazna out of position. Durs gets absolutely removed. 4 tanks left standing for Kazna Kru, but a decisive play here from DiNG.
As I say, this will not end well. Kazna gave a big opening here for DiNG for no reason. For what? To chase an RU tank and a Bacha that's in cooldown already. I mean, they should have totally rotated to one cap and played that side, because that would give them advantage over that E5. Like this, they opened themselves for a big counter attack that came from DiNG. They could not support their heavies well, and they paid a heavy price because they just lost their anchor. Now they're forced to play with 3 Bachats on 3 Banshas, but DiNG also has an I7.
DiNG also has an I7. Nexus tries to make a peek against Positive, does not connect the shot. 1v1 here, Stefan in the back, and Kazna Kru, they tried to make a play, but the reactions from DiNG were on point as Positive outplaying Nexus at this point. One more shot will do the job. Positive completely outplaying out there. Positive even gets Stefan as well, and it's all even between these two. And that was really decisive from DiNG. I mean, the way they pushed over that rails.
It was a good read, it was a good call, and a big misplay by Kazna in that moment. Kuritz even saw them coming, so they paid the price. So they're back in the game now. We have a 3-3, probably another break between the match. But DiNG now is back in the game. Next map is Steps, and we do know DiNG plays it brilliant.
Kazna Kru will have to worry about that one because Steps. Oof.
DiNG can, this is a map I thought that DiNG will break away maybe from Kazna,
Yep.
because DiNG is able to take 2 rounds here.
Well, those were 6 very impressive rounds. Let's hear what Ryan and Deadzone, the social media manager, have to say.
Wow, you totally skipped Vala. Look at you, Daki, always trying to get that little word in, always trying to twist it. You going to accept that, calling you the social media manager, Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's the biggest fan of me. You can see that, you know, he's jealous of me right now. Every time, he just has it for me because he's so jealous.
He is, actually. I think he's a bit of a hater, Daki. A bit jelly. He's a bit jelly. He likes jelly. That's true. That's something for sure. Now, these matches were 3 maps down, all squared, tied, 3-3. What the heck is going on with Kazna?
Yeah, it's like they were up 3-1 actually, and it looked good, and now they've just lost 2 rounds in a row. Again, you know, it's not their map.
But on the flip side, Vala, what's going on with DiNG? Because, I mean, DiNG, we had the Mines trade 1-1, and then Kazna came back 3-1. And now, I mean, this one here on Steps, this was a push you said it totally wasn't worth it.
Yeah, I mean, Kazna is really good on Himmelsdorf, and they proved it in the previous match and also on this one, so yeah, that's their map for sure. Mines were equal, yeah, like they took it 1-1 using some unusual tanks. Yeah, about Steps, what can I say? The DiNG just outplayed them.
Indeed. Now, on Mines, we saw the T30 being used. We didn't see it coming, and we were like, whoa, T30, how's this going to be used? Hellfish showed us exactly how it was used.
Eurofish.
Eurofish, sorry, not Hellfish. My bad. Personally, it's a tank I find difficult to play. It has horrible long distance accuracy, but yeah, Eurofish really stepped up. Now, here we can see the post-battle statistics. Hulknick, Positive, Maraka, all coming top damage there, Kevin.
Yeah, you know, clear bed jets, flanking from the side, just a crossfire. Kazna drove straight into the shells of DiNG. DiNG just had to sit there, you know, duck hunt, shooting them 1 by 1.
Indeed, and we were just talking earlier on, Val said it really wasn't worth running over to get that RU.
Yeah, I mean, they killed the RU, fair enough, but DiNG had a nice response in the middle. They pushed like all the tanks in the middle, so they got the control over the whole middle, the whole middle of the battlefield. So they could control the map from there, and yeah, and killed a lot of tanks on the way there.
Mm-hmm. Now, both rounds here on Prokhorovka going to DiNG.
Again.
On the first round, you said no, not again, because Kazna seemed to have this habit of never checking the bottom of the 1-2 line and just driving there blindly.
It always happens in matches. It happened already 3 times this season. They just drive in there, you know, thinking there's nothing. This time they did it better. They took first shockers out. It was lucky because the enemy badges were already on reload. But if they had shells, they would have been obliterated straight away.
Haiba was a bit of a throwaway his life there, not getting across. You were saying, oh no, not like this.
You know, he got the spots out, but for that, you know, he took 2 shells which were not really necessary.
So it's unfortunate. Kazna Kru, they had let DiNG come right back into this, and now we're all squared. I was thinking that perhaps Kazna Kru were able to take the momentum there. They were 3-1 up, everything was looking good, but I mean, these are the strongest team in Europe right now you're playing up against. Like, DiNG are just so strong. I mean, 19 games undefeated coming in here. Couple of tiebreakers involved, but nobody has defeated them all season. If anyone could defeat them this season, right now, it's looking like Kazna. Kazna are playing strong. Can they keep the momentum though, Vala? Do you think Kazna can still get it together and get back into it?
Yeah, absolutely. It depends on the map. But yeah, Kazna is able to beat DiNG easily.
So the next maps we're going to have is going to be Steps, and then Runeberg, and then Cliff. Steps, how do you see this one going, Kevin?
Steps, you know, it's an interesting map. Just like Murvanka, it's all about the spawning game, the scout game. Kazna played it really smart in their match against Utopia, trying to outplay their opponent, moving around the map all the time, trying to outspot them. Maybe we're going to see some, you know, great plays again here.
Certainly interesting. It's an open map. Everyone says, you know, we get a lot of sometimes people complaining about things like corridor maps, but essentially every map always ends up in like you facing off in specific areas. Running out in the open is never a good idea, especially on steps where you're going to get shredded to pieces. After that, we then go into Runeberg. How do you think that one's going to go, Val?
Well, Runeberg is I think it's going to go 1-1.
Okay. Why do you think going 1-1-1?
It's a purely defensive map. I think these teams on this level are just going to split points on that one.
Do you think we're going to see any rope-a-dopes this time from Kazna again? Do you think they're going to go for a bit, hey, we're over here, but we're actually over here?
They could play some mind games, yeah. Like, they have nothing to lose right now, playing against one of the best teams in the world right now, I think. And surely the best in Europe, so yeah. If they want to like outsmart them, go ahead.
This is where I think DiNG would do it as well. I think DiNG would go, if I was them, I'd go in the main games. Why not, you know? You got it on the line.
You can do the same, you can do different. You can't predict what the enemy is going to do. Even if you play the same lineup, you're not sure if they do exactly the same or not.
And this is a mind game itself. Like, you could pick the same lineup, but do something different than before.
Just play it differently, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, a lot of people who watch this are sometimes asking in chat, how long do the teams see each other before? Do they know what they're playing in advance? You literally have about 5 minutes when you're waiting for the battle to start, whenever the teams are assembling. That's the first time you see the team lineup. So immediately your plan that you have, you potentially have to adapt it completely, don't you?
Yeah, you have sometimes even up to like only 30 seconds, your 30 seconds battle timer, you know. You have to decide what are you going to do. Are you going to go left, right, uphill, downhill? How to react on the enemy lineup.
Would you rather be up on stage right now? Or are you comfortable sitting here?
Yeah, of course.
Is it easier to say how it's going to go?
Yeah, well, you would rather be on stage and play, of course, but here's also cool.
Okay, so we are ready to jump back to the casters. I'm interested to see if Daki really wishes he was back up on stage. Once upon a time, he was a good player. This is where he's going to counter in advance, where he says, Ryan, I did play professionally, you didn't. Daki, I never tried. You tried and you were almost there. So let's have a look at Daki and Mojo, and they'll see out the rest of the battles.
Well, you can say once upon a time I was indeed a good player, but at least I was a good player once upon a time.
Well, at least Ryan tries to do his missions.
Well, emphasis on trying.
Yeah. But mate, I don't know, like that zone, you're a really big fan of
I
his.
clearly
Like
remember him having a shrine on my face in his room.
I saw it like twice or 3 times. We can look it up on a stream for sure.
No,
We will make something out of that.
I have to disagree with him though this time. I think Steps, it's gonna be a 2-0 for DiNG.
Steps is, in my eyes, also DiNG map, so if there is any big breakthrough, it should happen here. I mean, Kazna plays it well, but they're too sturdy. In my eyes, DiNG plays it really flexible, and that's what's needed on this map.
So lineups here, Kazna,
Not
double
changing.
140, Leo not changing. DiNG neither.
They're sticking to their own, but they can change around what they will actually play with it.
indeed. But we saw DiNG do that train to climb up on the A-line position. They know how to do it. We could be seeing that again.
Yes, and Kazna is here defending with this Leopard. There is not really much to do with him other than climb.
Well, Mojo, we're gonna have to find out his steps. It's gonna be the map where DiNG breaks away from Kazna Kru. Let's find out. Well, here we have it, all even between these two. Kazna Kru against DiNG. Kazna going to be defending, DiNG going to be attacking. And Mojo, it doesn't seem like Kazna is changing much.
It looks like DiNG is pressuring toward that one cap, and we already know they know how to boost from that side. That was something new for me to see in this season. We were maybe expecting there will be no new boost in the final, but we were pleasantly surprised. There we go, Haiba again getting boosted up by Stefan, and the well-trained maneuver here worked out again like a charm. But let's see. Now, DiNG does not have an RT to remove Haiba from the map.
But they have an RU.
But yes.
We talked about that, how the RU would be able to get on the cap unspotted, we think, because of the camo value, obviously.
Durs is on exactly the same position where he was in the last game. I bet he has
Binos
again.
and rations.
And rations, yes.
Would not surprise me either, Mojo. I feel ya.
So let's see. This is pretty much rinse repeat by both teams. Positive is already climbing on K-line in that elevated position where, if you remember, well, Vetso got wrecked when he played that
I think
last
Positive
time.
is going to take a slightly better angle. Yes.
Positive is taking the safe way, and he is positioning much more secure there. And there we go, they're lining up again to boost on the date A1, A2 position. That's gonna be a huge problem for Kazna if they do it again.
Let's find out if Break can do it. It's going to be very important here. There we go. Choo-choo. Nah.
Is it possible that
No.
this little nudge Badru is actually really needed?
Yes, possibly. Possibly indeed. But look how far Kazna Kru have gotten in the meantime towards the south.
Oh my god, is even Haiba playing on these epileptic resolutions? Seriously, what's wrong with you guys?
It makes the tank bigger. It's easier to aim, Mojo.
Oh, dude. Well, this is something I can live with. Those fluorescent colors, not really.
Rucker's like, hey, yo, guys, can I join? They're like, no.
There we go. Yeah.
Nice.
He got a grip so soon. Yes, some health is lost.
Minimal, though.
But that's really negligible compared to the gain. The tactical gain is huge. Now Kazna can ping all they want, those positions, they're anticipating. They're again, like against Utopia, not really doing anything about it. Mrakar here in elevated position. This is really actually nice position for I7 because his turret is not really gonna get penned there.
No, indeed, and Vetso can push up on that K-line position. As we know, it is clear for now. You can obviously see that as spectators gap has started here. We're gonna have to find out if Kazna Kru can find the resets. They're still in that position. He should get spotted out here. There we go. Now has to back off. Oh, already takes a shot from Breakneck. Nice.
Yep, there is pinging coming on A1. Yeah, he shot me from there.
Break obviously pre-aimed that position as Durs played there before. That's the mistakes you get, and look where Break is already aiming. He knows.
He's a psychic.
Vetso taking 2 shots already here from Positive. The third, he
Oh.
goes down. What a play from Positive again. Crucial Positive.
So Kazna in defense, already one tank removed from the game. They lost a light tank, a forward spotter. Haiba is in that elevated position, trying to blind shoot. Maybe he will connect, but there you go. Ilian even got connected now and lost an Amorek.
Indeed, and now Stefan is coming into the middle road, but Hulk should be able to spot him out. There we go, already getting spotted out, already pre-aimed, already takes the first shot of damage, and this is not looking good for Kazna Kru, Mojo. Their plan has been read and anticipated by DiNG.
They're completely pincered here, and if DiNG even chooses to do some decisive push-out, then they can just wipe them out because Kazna is there outnumbered, but they have no reason to do it.
Mary will now be joining the cap and pushing that down, and there will have to be a reset. It will be Eurofish as Ilian goes down towards Hugnik. 12 seconds left on this capture circle. I don't even know if they're going to be able to get back to reset. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. The reset needs to come out now from Kazna Kru. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left. No reset coming out. It will be DiNG with the base capture. There we go. Picking up the round, 4-3.
absolute brilliant game coming in free here from DiNG. It's like a textbook how this should be played. I mean, not many teams can actually perform it, but if you wanna try, there you go. This is how you do it.
That is completely outplayed from start to finish.
Yes, I really think some of these boosts should be just blocked off and never exist.
Well,
They're
this
just too OP.
requires 4 tanks.
Yes, it requires a lot of skill, a lot of imagination to find it, and every other possibility.
It's not solo. I mean, you can't do it solo, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, but that's why I say, like, still, they give a lot of advantage to a team who knows to do it, and they're putting you in some positions that, in my opinion, my humble opinion, should not really exist.
Well, Mojo, opinions vary, and I find it fine.
Well, at the moment, it goes under use it where you can, because you will otherwise lose. Use it or lose.
Well, you can do it from both sides now, so...
Exactly, so it gives some kind of balance there, but I would say now in attack you are in some advantage, because if you gain your ground, because you can cut off the climber who is defender, you can
But
easily cut him
also
off,
the thing is
and then
about
you
that
can do this.
position, it's like, you know, with like view range, you can't really shoot that far. You can shoot like up to Dursa's position, but after that they're like out of your view range. It's not
Still, if they
advantageous.
try to approach through the middle, you
Yeah,
have really good sniping positions.
No, you don't have such far view range from that position.
No, but other people can spot for you, and you can shoot above them behind the ridge.
You can't see them.
Really? You don't have a draw range at all there? You should.
Not that far. It's like really, if you go A1, draw range is really far. You don't see that far into the middle. Perhaps with the first rock, but no further.
But that's more or less all you need there. Like, it's not to protect the cap pressure, it's just to protect under
I'm
the
just saying, it
counter
has its downsides playing over there as well.
Of course, but still, it gives you a lot of ground, and still also the climb on a K line, where positive was also perfect position how to counter that kind of rotation.
Well, look at this amount of damage done by DiNG. Impressive.
Impressive.
Woo!
Well, break and positive, the climbers are top damage dealers here, and barely one animal
bet?
fired the shot.
Vetsu and Kuriz have 0 damage.
Wow, that's a rough bet to take.
I'm willing to put my life on it.
Could you put your hair on it?
Yeah, because everybody on the second page has 0 damage. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen 0 damage on the second page for everybody.
Yes, you did, in a Valbunch games.
No, even then there was more
Wait,
damage.
mate, they had some clear caps,
Mate,
like without a 5 shot.
Even then there was more damage done. Always.
I'm gonna actually check. I really think they kept one with like 1 or 2 fire shots in total game.
Do it.
They're like ninjas of caps, mate.
Perhaps, but Mojo, that was DiNG's attack.
Now we need to see how will they deal with defense, but we haven't seen Kazna actually perform any of these shenanigans climbing from this side. Yes, they did a boost from the lower side where positive was, but Vetsu didn't really do it all the way.
Remember why they won against Utopia on their attack? I mean, there's surviving.
Yeah, it was really unreal. I mean, in our eyes,
Unreal.
Kazna actually should have lost that by far.
Yep, I agree.
But Samar and Jesus really helped them, and they survived and managed to come through and turn the game completely around. Now Kazna playing here in attack with TC stick to A, 1-1-3. They're not changing again. They're playing the same, and DiNG is also playing the same on steps again.
Well,
They're all standard.
well, their old standard worked, Mojo. That's the thing.
Works most of the time, yes.
Well, 4-3 here for DiNG. Now playing on steps by far their best map. Can Kazna Kru take this offensive round, or is DiNG going to defend? We're gonna have to find out.
Kazna, let's see. Wow, Durs is really trying his chances today. He's going for the middle again.
This time not as far, Mojo, just towards the rock.
Kuriz actually failed the climb here. That's the first time I've seen him do that on this map.
Ooh, and Haiba is going to try and spot it out here. This could be bad here for for DiNG. My bad. As Break does spot him out, Haiba is going to try and spot the climb here. Haiba even coming in for a cheeky shot.
Ooh.
Does not connect that one. Takes a bounce from the bad shot. Takes a second shot or knocks out his turret. Break will be getting away unscathed. Kuriz did not get up though. This is not ideal for DiNG. There's still 2 bad shots from Kazna Kru waiting
Well,
in the back.
Well, DiNG will actually have to deal with the fact that the Kuriz didn't manage to do the climb up. They don't have a tank up. They really need to cook up a plan immediately how to deal with the cap, because they are in a problem now.
Already Shokish taking 500 damage there. Nice shot onto that 113 of Eurofish. I mean, mean, Kazna doesn't really know that the RU is now.
No, they have no clue, and until Koritz gets spotted, they will never know it. So DiNG actually has only one chance to win this game properly without Kazna pressuring the cap. They need to actually force a fight and catch some of the Kazna tanks off guard.
Indeed, and Ilian gets spotted out now. He needs to run in that battle. Already taking 2 shots there. He's on the run. He's on the move. More damage going into Ilian. He could be the first one going down here. Goes down to 596 HP already. Ilian getting cut out in that position, but now Kazna Kru should be making a play onto these guys. Ilian, he goes down actually, so the first tank advantage here going in favor of DiNG. Even if they didn't climb, they had a plan B, and Ilian is the one to feel it.
I think Ilian actually thought he faded by that moment, but still he was spotted and he paid the price for it. Now Kazna is pressuring the cap, but still DiNG has a lot of tanks in the area and they're rotating back, gathering up for a fast final push, I would say, even because all the advantage is in their hands.
DiNG very far ahead at this point as Koritz is coming back. Break is off reload now as well, and the rest of the team is moving in here to finish off. And Stefan and Durz are not in the fight just yet. Break picks up high, but Vetso just realized what kind of trouble he's in. Well, Vetso, I don't think it matters anymore at this point, as there is 4 Batchats coming around the corner that want to make quick work of him. Takes already 2 shots. Third, fourth, he goes down. Next is soon to follow, and DiNG, we talked about steps being the map where they will break Kazna. Well, for now, they're definitely breaking their neck on it. They're going to continue pushing. Breaks now picks Eurofish as well, and it doesn't even matter what Nexus tries. He gets still all the damage from all the sides. DiNG, by far the masters of steps in this league.
They're really playing it so dominant, in so dominant fashion. They're always 2 steps ahead. You can see it by rotation. Never any of their tanks is caught off. They're always trying to find an angle, how to come out of the bad situation. Like, they didn't have a booster up, they didn't have Koritz up, no one who can reset the cap, but already, as soon as they knew it, they started rotation, attacked, took 1 tank out, rotated back, every time reloading their clips on time and pushing with higher number of tanks the lower of Kazna. Kazna always had at least 1 guy out of the fight, minimum.
And they lost Ilian before anything even happened, as now Stefan is the last one going down. Ramming each other to that. Shock is actually nice there. Nice, but 3-5 here for DiNG, Mojo. We talked about how steps is going to be the break or make map for DiNG. And 2-0 like we predicted. Mojo, we are the best analysts.
Oh yeah. So 5-3 coming in here, and we are going to Ruinberg now. This is a map where actually DiNG can actually close the deal now.
Yep. It is not looking
Kazna
good for
had
Kazna.
a really hard game there against Utopia.
And Utopia made a lot of mistakes there,
Yep.
let's be fair. I mean, giving away a lot of free gifts, trying to have double mouse thing.
I was like really pleased. Why? I mean, it worked out for Hellraisers, but it was completely played in different fashion, different way.
Well, when
And,
DiNG is here, I'd say Hellraisers is still here for now.
Well, we will see. I mean, soon we will very soon actually see them clash probably.
Perhaps if DiNG managed to get through the Challengers Rumble.
True.
Don't forget that. They have to beat the North American first and second and the APAC first and second. EL Gaming, Mojo, never forget, global ranking #1.
Number 1. Well,
Wow.
there's Zernichter here with 3.5k, nice sniping and shooting there, but he was not in the center of the fight, neither was Stefan there. So most of the Kazna guys that were on the front line, well, we will find them on a second page, unfortunately. Really, Ilian 0 damage and caught off in the middle of the field. Very bad timing for him, and even worse that he actually stayed there trying to shoot.
I don't think he really tried to stay. Like, we'll see when he goes to first person. There's like a little bit of a dip there. Ilian really couldn't. He can't run away anymore.
I thought he will just cross the ridge and you'd be safe.
He would 1.2k damage arriving to the ridge. He would go down trying to go over the ridge.
Well, Vetso getting caught here, of course. I mean, this pain chain, there is nothing that can really stop it once it starts rolling. Kazna here, yeah, you have a couple of cooldown positions, but it doesn't matter when you shoot sporadically on enemy when there is a big focus fire coming in.
DiNG just making all the right rotation on Kazna Kru this time, not catching on. I mean, DiNG just pull back from the middle road, and Stefan and Durz, I think it was, like you said, just really far out of the fight.
Same as Stefan. Stefan was the last guy, he was controlling the other part of the map. But there is no control possible when there is such dominant play by DiNG. They were playing focused game with a lot of guys on one spot, and it just worked out. It was a simple play. It was nothing really standing out. Just the right calls
It's
and
how
right
they played
times.
steps the entire season. Simple but effective and deadly. And I don't know how this one got into the map pool, really.
Well, Kazna guys are not really happy about this.
I don't know, how did they even let steps get into the finals?
I don't
Against
know.
DiNG?
I would ban it for sure.
I'd be my first ban, probably.
Like, I would ban it for sure. But okay, that's just me, of course. I'm not playing anymore, so my vote doesn't count there.
Well, it's that or they have to play Ghost Town, which is probably equally bad.
I would take my chances on Ghost Town because it's still a straight-out shootout. And you know what to expect. DiNG will have even 100, so you can actually think about something to do.
Yeah, not right in front of him.
Yeah, maybe with equal number of even 100s.
3-5 here. Mojo, this is getting close. I really want to get to the last map, so hopefully Kazna managed to pick up at least one round on Runeberg, again with the CDC, and this time bringing in FV 4005. Well, this is risky.
Well, this is going for the top cap because with this TD you cannot really play a lower one. They even have an E5 there.
This is risky, Mojo.
And Grille.
Well, Mojo, we're gonna have to find out if Kazna Kru can come back or DiNG is gonna put themselves on match point on our next map, Runeberg. 5-3 here for DiNG against Kazna Kru. Kazna Kru on the attack, DiNG on the defense, and Mojo, like you said, there is no other way this lineup does anything else than go for the North Cap.
They must go up because this lineup simply has nowhere to hide on the bottom part of the map, and DiNG is well aware of it. They're just gonna create a crossfire and try to shoot anyone. But now DiNG should know the CDC is coming from the northern part, and we need to see how they plan actually to deal with it.
The plan will be meritorious in the AMX 50B, but first there'll be a lot of blind shots from DiNG coming out, Mojo, I predict. I mean, from Kazna to clear out DiNG.
Yeah, but DiNG just wants to spot the CDC. That's my best guess. Wow, look at this Pokemon resolution. I'm gonna get a...
4-3, Mojo, 4-3. Try it at home, it's not that bad.
No, look at how it looks.
Already the first blind shot, the second breaks on fire. Oh, boy, boy, boy. 718 damage taken there by that bad shot. 2 blind shots from Alien.
Well, fortunately for Kazna, Haiba is not believing in Skarium's methods of not bringing ammo on that CDC.
By the way, am I crazy at this point? When I see these blind shots coming out, I would take my 113 with speed and make him cross over.
Well, they should do something about it, but I believe that actually they have some other kind of the plan there, because they are maybe even trying to let Kazna approach, but Break is taking really big punishment for no reason there.
Break taking another shot of damage here. Has to be careful with that. Fish taking 77 from Shockish with HG.
For me, it's interesting, like, they're lining up all those shots, so... Whoa, is he perma-checked?
Nope. But Kazna's doing a lot of damage here to DiNG. I mean, positive as well.
If that CDC is parked, I believe that just DiNG is trying to see CDC coming on time, so they would clip him before he comes to the cap. Because if that happens and he doesn't turn properly, then they have a chance. Stefan still didn't connect anyone really with that TD from the back. If he does, we will see it for sure.
Yeah, we would. Eurofish now getting spotted out again by Positive. Here he has had a great tournament so far.
Hey, he's really playing like a beast the entire tournament here. We've seen him fail occasionally here and there, but mostly he's been carrying hard and paying attention to what he does. And he was really good, doing good on one-on-ones.
Yeah, he had a few less good rounds, but overall very strong performance in their semis. He's been playing great today so far as well, except for on Himmelsdorf. I mean, it's fair to say, but overall, by far, standout player from DiNG.
Overall, still pretty much same HP here on both teams. Fishy lost a loader.
Yep, he took that in the beginning of the game by Shockish in H3.
It's not gonna really harm them that much.
It's
Still,
not magically
it can
gonna come
influence in
alive.
one moment.
Yeah, I mean, with Jack of all trades, it's not as bad. It's annoying, not that bad, but maybe magically he'll wake up.
And this is a problem now because Kazna really has no option except to push here. DiNG knows it. Like, this is their only play. The only good thing going for Kazna is that Break took so much damage there. And there we go, CDC is approaching the cap.
CDC is now approaching the cap. Hyba is going to be going for it. He gets spotted, he gets tracked, he gets held. Can it take him down before he gets in position? Nope, I don't think so. He will be in position here. He goes down now. Who are they going to put behind the cap? It has to be Vetso in the Batchat, no?
Must be Batchat. He's the only tank that's low enough because any other guy can easily get decapped. So Kazna now is pulling back. They even did some shots there, wow.
They got one shot onto Shokish. Ilya now pulling back. Vetso seems to be coming into position to hide behind that wreck. At least I think it will be him. I mean, it has to be the Batchat.
It has to be Batchat because no one else is low enough. If you don't have an I7 to put behind, which is what we saw on the Russian server, if I remember correct, it has to be a Batchat.
There we go, Vetso now pushing up, Eurofish going in between the buildings there. Vetso will be getting under the cap here any second. There we go, gets spotted out though.
Let's not forget the problem now here, because Kazna now effectively plays with 5 players.
Indeed. Ooh, he has a shot on the gun.
He has a shot on a gun, yeah. Vetso didn't turn the gun away. This
gun,
is really
gun
important.
is resettable, gun is resettable. Oof. Now he turned. He can still hit the gun through the wall. If he sticks it out like that, you can hit it through the wall. Obviously, because, you know, textures.
Well, let's see, will Mraka remember to do it?
Ooh, that was close.
Even game says that was close. That's probably the most annoying message I've ever heard. So what if it was close? Why are you even saying it?
Positive now rotating towards the south. What is the play going to be for DiNG? Who are they going to use? Ooh, that HE though.
70 seconds till the end of the cap and still ticking. DiNG is not really doing much about this kind of rotations. And you can see even the best can miss the shots completely.
Yeah, that was a little bit too high, you could say. They finally got the reset though, they got a shot, it was Shokish.
It was a full damage shot.
432. Found an angle.
4 minutes to the end. Now, this is a problem now for Kazna, because as timer goes closer till the end, they cannot really put a second guy in the cap. It's only one guy. And it takes him 100 seconds to do it.
Eurofish is going to die over time with HE. Ooh, big shot onto Shokish though from that gorilla. Not spotted there. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna sting. But another HE reset now, pushing it back all the way 2 minutes on this cap. 120 seconds, 2 minutes it will take at least. 1 minute 57 now. And another reset again, 2 minutes. This is not good for Kazna. Vetso is getting splashed with the right break. Takes a big hit though. Ooh, Shokish seems to have an angle towards the turret here a little bit. Seemed there for a second. He's looking for it. Looking for the shot. Afraid of the gorilla.
I would be afraid, like...
Out of HE as well.
That's an unusual mistake. Hellfish would really have something to say about it. Never enough HE.
Look at Eurofish HP. Look how much he has left.
Fish is getting pretty much wrecked here. I'm really surprised that he even has a crew member alive after getting shot by so many HE shells.
Indeed, Hook and Maraka are making hard work out of that E5. Out of HE as well though. 1 minute and 33 seconds here. If he hits the gun, he resets the base. Vetso needs to stop sticking his gun out.
Seriously, why is he not just pointing out the gun away and watching toward his own side? Like, that way it would be pretty much safe.
Shokish took another shot by the gorilla in the meantime. But with the time left, starting to look bad here for Kazna.
If he turns the turret backwards, can they even connect his turret? Oh my god, this is a good shot.
228 there from Maraka. Great stuff, actually.
So Fishy is on one shot, and that's a big problem because he is proxy spotting these two guys when they peek out. If he dies, they can actually risk and push one guy over and just reset Fishy.
Indeed. Now,
I mean Vetso.
Alien coming here as well. There's not that much room. You have to be careful. Still trying to reset as Durs is pushing forwards with Stefan here as well. Now this is playing in favor of DiNG. 18 seconds left on the cap. Positive is coming from behind though. There needs to be a reset now. There we go. Durs taking a big hit from Stefan actually from behind. I think it's just team damage coming out from Stefan in the FPTD. 3 seconds left on the cap. It does get reset though. Durs goes down. Stefan soon to follow. All falling to pieces here for Kazna. 5 seconds. Hulk is coming in for the reset. He should be able to get it. There we go. That is DiNG gonna put themselves on match point in these grand finals. Kazna Kru completely falling to pieces here. Not even close as DiNG put themselves on match point here. Great stuff from them. Great control. Congratulations. Match point for DiNG.
Great read here, great performance, and we didn't see really Kazna perform it like, let's face it, Hellraisers did it. I mean, that kind of plays are slightly different, but those little details make all of the game.
Mojo, I wanna know, did Stefan hit him in the back of the turret?
1650 HP in the back of a turret.
So Stefan hit Durs
Zeriter.
for 1600 damage in the back of the turret. Not that it would have changed much, but like we like to talk about it, that is stuff that puts players on tilt.
That's still like 1.6k to your teammate instead of the enemy, so that's not 1.6, that's effectively 3k damage lacking. Because he could have done it to the enemy, and Durs would have much more to play with.
Indeed, and that is not good.
I'm not sure it would change the game. I think
No, I don't think it
would
would
still
change the game.
win it, but it would be a much closer game.
It would indeed be much closer, but it is what it is now. DiNG on match point, Mojo. And this is starting to look not so good for Kazna Kru, if I'm completely honest. They need to win 3 rounds here in a row to even bring it to a tiebreaker.
Well, Hulk is now the main damage dealer here for DiNG. He's done a couple of times like that in this evening. We have 3 next guys are coming in from the Kazna, but that's simply not enough.
Simply not enough indeed. Well, I mean, Stefan's obviously not on the first page. Possibly Durs driving into a shot, perhaps.
I think he was wiggling tank up and down instead of just standing and shooting. And he ran into the shot of FETD.
It's the stuff that happens.
That's
a lot.
probably gonna throw both of them away, like a bit. You know?
That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's the kind of stuff that puts you on tilt, and it puts the player who you hit on tilt as well, because, you know.
Yeah, look at this. He's wiggling here.
Yeah, all this damage was Stefan.
Now Kazna fell like dominoes here.
I mean, Positive always would have gotten the reset. Always.
I don't think Kazna well positioned that CDC perfectly, neither the Bachat, because
No.
also what I've seen from that Russian games, they were using i7 mainly, and they would turn the gun completely away on the other side.
Well, it is what it is. DiNG on match point, Mojo. Do you still believe that Kazna Kru can bring it back here? Because it has to be on their defense. They start here on Rubenberg. They need this. And look what DiNG is bringing. Hello, CDC.
Well, it was me hoping that Kazna will actually do that, and Vale believing, mate. That's a different thing.
True.
Kazna here playing with T54 light to spot, but DiNG here with CDC, this is a big giveaway what they're doing, and let's see, they have the i7, they have the TVPs to prevent anyone coming close to that cap. This is actually how that lineup is originally played. Kazna tried something like their own version, it didn't really work out. Let's see, is DiNG actually capable to pull it off?
Let's find out if DiNG can close these finals here on Rubenberg. 6-3 for DiNG against Kazna Kru, who are defending, DiNG attacking. Mojo, all to play for here for both these teams. DiNG, they want to win. They want to be the champions after this undefeated streak of theirs. And Kazna, they want to hold on for now.
Well, that would be 20 out of 20 games and well-deserved championship for sure. But still, this game has to be played out, so we could call them like that, and maybe even some more after that. So DiNG is trying to prevent anyone from Kazna crossing this A line, which would pretty much destroy their plan from the start. You can see where they are aiming. If any misfortunate Kazna guy goes there, that would be pretty much the end. Since no one is going, they're just gonna clip around a bit and find someone, hopefully.
No damage just yet as Kazna, they are hugging these buildings like their life is dependent on it.
Like it is.
It actually is. But I'm gonna see if Positive.
Also, Kazna did a lot of punishment to them in the last round, so I would say they should not fall for the same. They can see and hear the shells going madly around them.
Mrakar here. Making some blind shots as well. Look at Kazna Kru. All players except for Haiba over there, they do not want DiNG to put their CDC on the cap, because they think if they do, they are losing this round and losing these finals.
Look at this. They're not even bothering to watch the another part of the map. Like, if Breakneck was cheeky enough, he could just go and shoot someone in the back.
Yeah, but Haiba is there.
Yeah, but he's alone and he's a light tank. And he cannot really have 100% vision
I believe
everywhere.
Haiba can 1v1 break. Don't look at me like that.
Well, we've seen stranger things.
Oh, Alien, 1.2k damage taken already. Positive and Marakar, the double tap, not the start you are looking for. Minus his repair kit, minus half his HP.
Well, there is a gap in these bushes. Oh,
Did Kuritz make it?
I don't think he positioned
so.
well. I don't think
he made it.
he positioned badly because they caught him right when he was turning the tank, and I think only partial of him is covering the cap, which is far from enough. DiNG will actually have to resort to some other kind of shenanigans, and you can see Kazna guys are actually pulling away now, knowing that fact.
That is not ideal here. Look at the wreck. It doesn't look like it is in the right position.
Oh, I think it was just only his backtrack, like they caught him while he was turning.
Well, Marakar seems to be pushing up either way.
I'm gonna just use what I have, never mind.
Well, he kinda has to try.
Well, it's not like they can rotate on other side and survive it with this lineup. They're gonna get shot to smithereen before they even approach the cap. So, this is a desperation choice now.
Does it work?
What? Why does Kuritz do this? This is really bad. Look at
Honestly,
this.
so far.
I don't know, like this is really super bad. Like if he went there full speed and did police turn and then adjusted or whatever, it would be much better than this. This is like he's trying to park a car and he never drove it before.
Indeed, he is on the cap, but Alien will spot him out soon enough, I guess. Stefan is covering the middle road for now. Let's see if DiNG is able to punish him for that break and spot it out. Stefan will now reposition. Alien does not have a shot on Marakar, but Nexus really should have.
Let's see, does he at least cover a little Mrakar from the front?
Not at
I
all.
can't see because of that tree.
Not towards Nexus and Eurofish's position.
Yeah,
Wait, they should realize Kuritz is not in the correct position, right?
that tree is kind of a problem to see how he's positioned, I would say. But there you go. I mean, they can still aim in freely and they can see him, so a freebie.
Freebie indeed, still 5 minutes. 35 seconds left here. Marakar, he really can't do this cap.
Seriously, the problem with this lineup is if CDC fails in his job, and Kuritz did, you're really forced to a tedious and slow and useless game until the end, because all the cheese is gone. And you can't push with this lineup, you can't rotate with this lineup, and Kazna's certainly not gonna push them.
You sure?
Yeah, if they want to play another round, they will not.
Maybe they're tired.
Maybe. Tired of life. And Stefan is getting wrecked. A bit on the
Stefan
middle.
gets completely removed actually in less than 3 seconds. That bad shot is gone. Not ideal at all. Break is now going to cross over. Nexus gets spotted out as well. Break does get spotted. Taking some shot here. Taking a second. Taking a turn. He goes down in return. Bad shot for bad shot. There they go. Stefan and Break both going down for either side. Who do you think came on top on that trade?
Well, I don't know why Break actually had to push there, because they're using all of their tanks to push the other side of the battlefield. I would rather see him survive, but Nexus took a massive shot from FE.
Nexus taking a massive hit from the FES. Durs is completely out-trading Hooknik here, but in return he's taking a lot of damage as well, but getting shot now from the side from Haiba. DiNG still not in control, sorry. Kazna Kru in control as Haiba is now taking some damage. He does pick up Hooknik, but he goes down in return. I mean, this is close stuff. The HP is getting even here as well. Marakar and Shokish are coming from behind. Let's see the shot from Shokish. Can he hit Eurofish or Alien? Alien picks up Meritorious, but Shokish picks up Alien. It's a 3v4 here, and Positive is alone as Nexus is still in the north. Positive needs to do what he can because he is in trouble.
He's gonna fire one more shot realistically and die. So he better make sure it works. But if Breakneck was actually alive now, DiNG would have some kind of small theoretical chance to come back. But with him suiciding like that, it didn't look really well.
No, indeed. Positive might get one more shot. He doesn't connect this one. Eurofish will pick him up as Marakar will be the last one standing for DiNG in this round. Kazna Kru, they hold on. One more round, one more battle. Marakar here with a lot of HP, but a lot of tanks from Kazna Kru as Nexus is pushing in with his 50B. Will finish him off. There we go. It's Nexus to pick it up. 6-4, Mojo.
And we are going to watch Cliff. Clive.
Cliff. how would Ryan say it?
I think it was something like Clive or whatever.
Clive.
I can't repeat it. No one can, mate. It's some hillbilly Scottish accent.
Wow. I did not say that, Ryan. It was Mojo.
Did you hear him talk his Edinburgh?
No?
Wow, you should ask him. That's some like weirdest accent I heard in my life.
How did Kuriz end up on pretty much the other side of the cap? I do not understand.
I seriously don't understand what was he even doing there. By far, like he's lost his driver's license or whatever. Park it safely. There is no one on the map. No one will shoot me. I'm just gonna take my time to park tank and maybe wiggle like 10 times before I get in right position.
Kazna Kru still need 2 rounds, so they need to pull a Wombats.
Wow, Cliff is a really rough map to actually take 2 rounds now.
Especially because Kazna already lost it 2-0 against Utopia.
Well, I wouldn't say DiNG was really playing it brilliantly either. They got pretty much surprised there. But still, they just need 1 round.
1 round, that's it.
Some nice damage here done by
Break.
guys, but Break.
As soon as Stefan died, Break should pull his handbrake and turn around.
I really have no idea why he pushed there. I mean...
Or at least like drive into the bushes on A5, you know?
Whatever was better. Look at this moment here. I mean, Stefan was long gone and dead like 10 seconds, 15 seconds before that. He could have just stopped and went back and rotated on another part of the map.
Shockish here. Yeah, I wish he could have hit Eurofish at that point. 1.7?
Well, that FVTD is really a nightmare sometimes. But still, it was not enough because, as we said already multiple times, the core of their plan was CDC and he died in vain.
Koritz, not good there, but still, match point for DiNG. Full control, Mojo, full control. Might be keeping my hair brown after all.
We'll see. We'll see. There is still a chance for you to be a blondie. I know you actually want it.
Nah. Cliff between these two. Kazna Kru against DiNG, Mojo. Any surprises in the lineup?
No.
Not really. We're gonna have to see if DiNG can close it out on Cliff, or is Kazna Kru gonna bring it on to a tiebreaker? Cliff 4-6 in favor of DiNG. Kazna Kru on the defense, so they got that going for them. DiNG on the attack, bringing the E5 of Shockish. Now Kazna cannot make the same mistakes like they made against Utopia when they brought a 1-1-3.
Now Kazna is playing this rather focused. Only Haiba is going down for the spot. Everyone else is going for that middle hill. Pretty similar, identical start by DiNG here. Same thing they did last time, they're doing again now. Positive is going for his boost on J1, Koritz in front of him. The very same boost which Vetso abandoned, if you remember when Kazna played that side.
Yes, indeed. Hulknik here trying to get up as quickly as he can.
Super aggressive.
Already pushing across, they have to be careful here. There's an Alien. Hulk is not spotted. That's what he got going for him. Hulk now does get spotted. The first shot's coming out already onto Vet, so Hulknik has to be careful. He has a rock to work with. He actually drops off. He has to be careful. He repositions. He gets safe. And he lands some shots, so he can't see them right now. Vetso letting off a few shots. He has an angle onto Hulk. That one should have connected, but it possibly didn't.
I think Vetso should reload now at this moment.
But did connect.
DiNG is now trying to readjust their positions. Shockish playing that E5. Actually, I didn't see that when I was watching the lineup. So there is a surprise there. Need to clear my glasses, there's one.
Marakar here. Close shot against Stefan. Marrying him. Going aggressive here. They have to be careful not to walk into the lineup of Kazna.
Interesting, like DiNG will probably try to push the Shockish in position like Kazna used IS-4, but that's why Kazna pushed so hard, because they want to prevent him from even approaching the full down positions there.
Ook taking another shot, getting set on fire, now dropping even lower, 578 left for him, he needs to back off, and that is a good advantage for Kazna Kru in this round. Durst taking one back though. I mean, it's still very even here between these two. Haiba now pushed up as well into the 1-2 line. Mojo, I think Kazna at this point have a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, they're doing rather well here. I mean, Hulk is really on lower HP. Break even took some damage, so they have what to work around with. They just have to deal with rotations well, so they don't get caught somewhere. Especially not to allow E5 to get in some position where he will harass them and manage them, like shoot bunch of shells without penetrating.
The thing here for DiNG is, if they can get that E5 up, for example, what does Kazna Kru do then?
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I think they will do everything possible to prevent it. And Hulk is taking care of the backline for DiNG, but he is really low HP. It's possible that he will take even another shot, even though he's in a superior position here.
He has to play it very carefully. He spots out Stefan there. Stefan tries to get the angle. Will not get the shot. Durst takes another one as well. But these teams here playing for everything at this moment in time. And DiNG, they're not going to make any risky moves. They're going to play it slow and steady at this point.
Well, the HP is the same, but DiNG is on attacking side. They have a heavy, so they can't really do any kind of risky movements at the moment. No big pushes, nothing of a sort. They have to chip out the health of Kazna slowly and find a weak spot in their defense, because they already have one guy on lower HP, that's Halknik, so they already have a problem when they attack.
The break here getting spotted out in his TVP, but will not take any more damage. Already used his repair kit though, but so far these teams very even and Shockish. I think he's climbing the hill, Mojo. And if he gets up, I spy trouble for Kazna Kru. He's up.
Oh, Shockish is slowly but surely making his way up. Kazna doesn't even see him.
Eurofish making mistakes here. 690 taken by him for very little in return. And look at the HP, Mojo. Kazna were up a good 1,000. Now are below
it was even like 30 seconds ago, and now they're lower.
They have been really trading not ideally at all towards the lineup of DiNG, and this is ideal for DiNG.
And Shockish is almost up, guys. A first usable climb by Heavy Tank on cliff here.
First bounce. More to follow. Pings out the position where he got hit from. Will now play.
And here we go. Oh my god, I just hope I will not see some E5 in random here. Seriously.
I do that. I do that.
Yes, but you're one, mate. I don't want to see like 20 other guys doing it.
Now Shockish is up here with his heavy tank. Soon more tanks from DiNG will follow. And I think Kazna, Mojo, they are in trouble.
Kazna now tries to prevent some rotations there. Maybe even make some of their own, but I think the damage is already done. DiNG has the positions and they're slowly making their grip.
Slowly but surely DiNG is choking Kazna to death. More damage going on to Stefan here. Positive just in a position. Spotting it out. Mary takes a shot as well in return though. Have to be careful here. Mary takes another shot from Haiba. Shockish is now on that hill area. Mary taking some more. Vetso does get spotted out. Positive. Hulk goes actually down. That's not ideal at all for DiNG, you could say. As he goes down, Marakar will be trying to push on towards Vetso here, but there's two more bad shots waiting. Vetso is getting pushed on. Marakar is getting shot from two sides. He did not expect Alien and Durst. He will be going down. Good stuff from Kazna. The trap going in full effect here. Now there are two tanks up. Great stuff by Alien and Durst.
I would say rather rookie mistakes here by some of the DiNG players here. Hulk with such low HP allowing himself to get shot, and then after him Mrakar, for what reason? I really don't understand.
In the meantime, Stefan and Nexus take down Shockish in that E5 as well. Durst taking some more damage here. Positive is in trouble as Vetso is moving forward to try and get the kill. Positive missing the shot. Vetso needs one more to pick him up. Give his team a massive advantage here. Alien brings Break down to a one-shot as well. Vetso picks it up. 717 HP left, and now only 3 tanks left standing against the 6 from Kazna Kru, Mojo. And Kazna seem to be holding on for one more round at
Hope
least.
he's still alive. Hope is still alive.
Meritorious gets picked up by Nexus. Breako reads the last two standing here. Stefan picks up Breako, reads the last one standing. Kazna Kru, they might be low, but they're going to be holding on for one more round at least. One more, one at a time.
Still one more chance. And the tiebreaker in this one is Himmelsdorf, if it comes to that. Kazna actually won 2-0 here today on that. There is a potential here, as you would say.
Maybe.
Hello, Blondie. I'm gonna take you myself.
No way. You wish. Kuritz here is gonna be Nexus to the face. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots in a second. Kazna Kru pick it up. 6-5. It's getting closer here. One more to tiebreaker.
I bet the chair is burning below you now at the moment.
Yeah,
Cliff is the gamble map, mate. They can actually go to Himmelsdorf. You know it.
Yeah,
you know it. You feel it.
Rakar selling out the round. I shall kick him from the clan for that.
Well, someone will have to pay the price for all that fun. That's how it goes.
Indeed. Kazna Kru, that round, it came close, Mojo. They were really not trading ideal. I think they were in trouble. Murakar, that play was not good. They should have just taken the hill with the guys instead of Murakar trying to go kill Vetso. I mean, Durs and Ilian were just waiting for that. Really just waiting for it.
Well, even DiNG players can be a bit nervous, and you can see they're not feeling their best at the moment because they know though they have the match point, it's still not done. It's too close.
I can tell you, it's pretty cold here in Katowice, in Poland, and these guys are sweating like they're in Ibiza.
Yeah, pretty much. Look at those faces.
Except for Break, he's cold. Cold.
See Lizard?
He's cold-hearted. Nexus 4K.
Nice game, nice game, nice game again. So Nexus and Ilian performing pretty well here. I would say Hulk, he's 7th with that little damage. Wow, what will the second page look like?
Yes, indeed. Semi-decent, but Mary and Murakar positive.
Murakar died for no reason whatsoever. He just charged there like a full YOLO.
Should have just climbed the hill.
Everything would be better like that. Hulk was dead and he was dead, and that was it. Like there was nothing to do, and there was really low chance that there is a single Kazna guy there alone.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he thought it's because it's Vetso.
Okay.
Here,
But
Mary
still.
picks up Haiba, but at that point they're already down so much. Shokish goes down at the same time. Vetso picks up positive. Not ideal thing, but they are going to be defending, Mojo. So
They are going to be defending, so you're here, he has one more go.
well, 2 more.
I don't know. Kazna played really well on Himmelsdorf. Compared to
It. Hey, I'm nervous. Guess how they're feeling.
Everyone has something at stake here.
Well, let's look at the lineups, Mojo. T49, TVP 4-5. Counting as hard bad shots for DiNG. Kazna 1 Ru, 6 bad shots.
No T54. No T54 light anymore here. There is a Ru in play by Kazna, first time ever, I think. I haven't seen them play that in a while. Everything else is on bad shots. This will be a rather offensive game, I guess.
Mojo, from 1 to 10, how nervous are you?
Me? If you ask me from 1 to 10 how much I want to see you blonde, you will get a good answer there.
This is not the question, Mojo. Do not change the subject.
I would say a solid 8 or 9.
I think I'm a solid 10. My heart is racing. Tiebreaker once more, perhaps. We're like 20 seconds away here from the start of the game. 6-5 for DiNG. Cliff between these two teams. There's only going to be one winner. One person gets it. Well, only one team gets to take the trophy home.
And an extra 25k. Cheap change. Yeah.
Change. There we go. Kazna versus DiNG. DiNG on match point. Kazna with it all to play for, wanting to bring it to a tiebreaker. They are going straight towards the middle, Mojo.
7, 1 for all. There we go.
Wow.
And there will be a big rotation here from Kazna coming from the backside. I think we've actually seen them do something like this before.
Oh, bad shots going very deep here. DiNG.
Haiba is really trying to attract some attention here on himself. It doesn't really go well when he does that on Prokhorovka. He's in that defilade that was used long ago in ESL on G4. He can't really do anything from there except fall down, but he's keeping them away.
There we go, the bad shots now from Kazna Kru. They are going in. Vetso is the first one over onto Marakar. They go there just dropping, but DiNG, do they have the crossfire available? Vetso already taking a lot of damage. Durs is going to be the next one. Kazna Kru, they need to make the kills now. Positive goes down. Durs from Kazna Kru to follow. Vetso goes also down. They pick up Marakar, but the HP here very even. Meritorious now dropping low as well. Hook seems to be the target here from Kazna Kru. Stefan has 2 more available. He goes down because Break comes off reload. 4 tanks left standing for both these teams. Hulknik surviving on a mere 5 HP, and everybody seems to be on reload at this point, Mojo.
This is very critical now. Hulknik surviving there, they can actually win a game for DiNG, but they also have one TVP who will come up to the reload really soon, while Kazna has to run away all over the place. Ilian on 100% HP, that's really important for Kazna. Plus Nexus is going uphill.
Breakneck picks up Breakneck picks up Haiba as Nexus got hit by the T49. One more shot onto Nexus will do the trick. Ilian now coming in, lets off 1 shell already, but Shokish is there on full HP already when Eurofist is trying to juke it out here with Hulknik. Ilian taking damage, trading blow for blow here with Shokish, but Shokish has the advantage because he has break-in support. Fish does take down Hulk, but Shokish, he bounces, he takes a bounce of his armor. Ilian is in trouble. Eurofist trying to help as much as he can. They need help here. Ilian goes down. It's just Eurofist and Nexus standing now, a 1 shot and a 2 shot, and Shokish has the HP, takes 1 shot from break. Is gonna take a second here. Eurofist trying to do what he can, but Kuritz is still full HP in his T49 as well. And DiNG, Mojo, they are firmly in control here. They want to bring themselves to this championship. What can Eurofist and Nexus do at this point?
It's not over yet, Blondie, but that TVP paid away like handsomely here. Kuritz should hold off Fishy here. He should take him out, and when that happens, DiNG will be in a game.
Eurofist and Nexus here, they have to hold on. Nexus comes down towards Shokish. Shokish picks it up. Nexus goes down. Eurofist, the last man standing. Kuritz pick it up, and it will be DiNG to claim the Season 1 finals.